In this video, let's talk about the future of generative AI and managing your content with Veritone.
All right, real quick, this is Video Brand. Special thanks to our sponsors for helping make this NAB coverage possible. Metricool, Massive, Adspective, Vestigit, and OpenReel. All right, now back to the video. What's up, everyone? I'm here with Sean from Veritone. Can you tell me a bit more about Veritone?
Well, at Veritone, we are a technology company, and we help here at the NAB, media companies and media entertainment, sports, advertising companies, both big and small, help them understand more about their content that they have and really help them either create net new content, manage their existing content, monetize what the content that they've had, both what they're making today and stuff that they've made for years and years and years, and also help them on their innovation cycle and what they're looking to improve upon in their businesses.
And I believe you have an AI operating system. Can you kind of tell me a bit more about that?
So really what that allows us to do is we ingest, and right now we ingest about 100,000 hours of content a day across our 1,800 plus customers. And what we do is as we ingest that, depending on what the client's use case and what they're looking to do, is we help orchestrate and append a lot of cognitive engines to that. So it could be, speech to text, it could be facial recognition, object, logo. It all is we help them kind of create their own bespoke recipe for what they are looking to do with the outcome. Then all that data resides in an intelligent media data lake, and either through applications or products or even API access, we help our customers activate upon that data.
So you have 100,000 hours being ingested plus a day. What does that cover? Like, what kind of content are people bringing in that, that's a lot?
It's a lot of content. No,
Yeah.
it's audio files, it's video files, and that could be video coming or audio coming from terrestrial radio, coming from streaming platforms, it coming from broadcast feeds or whatever they're looking for, or candidly any camera they're filming from. And so we may broadcast when we see and we're engaging with the program. We may only see what the broadcasters are showing us, but we're actually helping orchestrate and understand what's happening at all the other camera angles that are coming in as well.
Okay, and do you handle kind of both? Like, are some of these it's like their finished products and they're sort of using it as like their media library for like completed projects, or is it also like raw footage? I know it's more like live broadcasts, like the raw, all the camera feeds. So it's kind of a mix of both. The use case.
It's definitely a mix of both for use case. I mean, a wonderful example is many of our clients will ingest all their content, both broadcast and all the extra footage, their B-roll, so to speak, of what's coming through. We help them understand what that content is, and then candidly help them monetize that for like secondary and tertiary use cases, like content licensing. People spend hundreds of thousands, if not millions, trying to recreate these moments if they're doing a documentary or a feature film, and we enable those content creators to license some of that existing content that's already been filled and created by some of our broadcast partners.
Cool. And so what are some of the use cases that AI has been coming into play of, like, how is it helping monetize, like AI specifically, and also what other applications has it been coming into play with?
Sure. So really what that's doing is it's, audio and video are inherently unstructured data. And it's not binary, and what really at the end of the day is we're ingesting all that unstructured data and bringing structure to it. So you can make it searchable, you can make it indexable. So, when you're going onto YouTube and you're searching the description boxes, you're searching the structured data around the video, where when we're working with our customers, they can actually go in and search in the content itself. So if you wanted to do a multivariate search and say, show me this football player and a broadcaster saying this phrase and a logo of Coca-Cola within a certain window of time, you can create those, do that kind of multivariate search and bring in all those moments that can meet that search criteria.
Where does generative AI come into play in what we're talking about here?
Well, generative AI, it covers across the board, from the creating, from the managing, from the monetizing, and from the innovation side for all of our customers. Generative AI has obviously been a buzzword as of late that's been coming out, but what that's doing, and we're seeing today with ChatGPT, is that was just a chat interface to a large language model. And large language models have been around for quite some time. So for those who have been in the AI and ML space, this is something that is not new, but I think everyone is understanding the power of what that can do within an organization. And so what we're doing is almost helping our customers act as almost their wilderness guide and bringing them through the process, saying, well, how are you going to use this into what's your strategy? What are the ultimate goals you're looking to solve for, and help them kind of shepherd them through the process of what it needs to do in order to either, are they looking to create scalable content? Are they looking to get more value out of each asset that they have? Or are they looking to candidly create other efficiencies across their organization? Generative AI really just has that ability to do that chain cognition of those. I want to write a prompt that is going to give me this output. And based off this output, I want to search my corpus of data to find the relevant footage that may fit that. And then I want to kind of dynamically stitch that together and produce a final output that can be shared with their audiences.
Wonder some use cases, but do you see that kind of bounces off an idea of like, hey, being able to like dynamically generate, like if they have some footage, like generate new clips out of that footage based on whatever parameters they gave it through the AI?
Absolutely. I mean, it's great. I mean, you could say for this event, write me a narrative on the history of X and Y, and use that data, use the content that you've already created to see if you can pull that together. I mean, that's a wonderful case. I mean, a couple ones with some of our customers today that we're working with is like Cameo Kids. It's a great example where Cameo wants to create engaging moments where their kids, if anything, can get shout outs and sharing milestones like a happy birthday or a first day of school or get well, but with their cartoon characters. I mean, those are the celebrities of a lot of these children's today, and allows them to kind of dynamically create these moments, using lots of different forms of cognition to create a very personalized and safe message that you can deliver to kids.
And that's being generated through AI. There's like, we have
Correct.
an animated character, so it kind of doesn't have
dynamically,
to look photoreal.
it's dynamically evoking the movements in those, and it's the voices being synthetically created to be able to match
It's
this.
personalized for the child.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct, and it's a wonderful, fun experience that you're able to share with kids. And another one is with our partner StatsPerform. And StatsPerform, if anyone's not aware, they're one of the leading data providers for sports. So you're thinking about where the ball is moving on a field and what's taking place. So we're ingesting all of that raw data and using natural language generation or NLG models, converting that into spoken word, and actually being able to generate synthetic play-by-play or pre-game matchups, post-game recaps. All of these things can be created. So as a fan and someone who wants to engage in content, you're not beholden to where is it being broadcast and who's carrying the rights. I mean, the accessibility that it can bring to sports, both professionally and not professionally, and just bring that level of diversity for if it's covering more of women's sports and it's covering more collegiate sports. I mean, it's giving all fans an ability to engage in their content when they want to and how they want to.
Cool. And how have you integrated ChatGPT? I know it's kind of on some of your science here, and it's been definitely a hot buzzword.
Well, again, those large language models are not unfamiliar to us. We've been using and leveraging those. I mean, it's one of those things that it's going to be embedded into all of our products as we go and begin to move forward, because again, it's another wonderful tool that someone can utilize, and any of our customers that can help them in their creative process, in their, thought making, whatever that they want to do with it. It's just a wonderful, again, tool that we provide to our customers that give them a little competitive edge on what they're looking to do.
And so, I mean, do you feel is it right now kind of like an interface, like giving customers an option for like to have that chat interface that ChatGPT kind of made popular recently? Versus, it kind of comes into play of like, is chat interface like the best way to like interact with stuff, or sometimes having like maybe some more structure, because it can sort of be this open-ended rabbit hole of like, what do you
That's
ask?
a great question, and I think it all goes down to, as an organization, I always suggest like, what's your strategy first? Like, what are you looking to? I mean, it's very tough to say, well, I want AI all across my business. You're not coming in saying, I'd like 2 scoops of AI into my business, and where does it go and what does it do? You need to be very prescriptive, like, what is my strategy? And then also, like, what are my ethics around it? How am I going to, what am I willing to do? What are the guardrails I want to place around it? Once you have those things answered, then you can really start to dive in. It's like, okay, where do I want this in my business, and how am I going to measure success once this is integrated into my business?
Cool. You have any predictions 3 years, 5 years from now of what we're going to be seeing with generative AI or just other AI tools in general?
Well, I mean, I think it's going to become, and I use an old ad copy, but it's going to be some part of the fabric of our everyday life, of what we're going to be experiencing and doing. But the level of personalization that it's going to bring to media companies specifically, and their viewerships, their people that are engaging with their content, is going to be the most powerful thing in my opinion. And being able to deliver a more personalized experience, and also potentially an interactive experience. I'm watching a live game and I want to stop the game and ask it a question. When was the last time that Ronaldo scored against XYZ team? Being able to get that interface and then say continue and keep it going. I mean, it's not just going to be personalization, but it's going to be interactive.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Thanks for watching the video. For more of our NAB videos, be sure to check out our playlist with all the videos right here, and be sure to hit the subscribe button for more cool videos like this. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next episode.